Oh yeah, what's going on YouTube? Hopefully this comes in good. I don't know if anybody's even gonna see this. I'm just a little stressed out right now. So we just passed Thanksgiving. Hope everyone had a Thanksgiving. Out driving today, want to be driving today. I had to actually cut my night short last night because of this. And I wish I had prepared better because I'm definitely not prepared for this to happen right now. It's the worst time for it to happen. We got a snowstorm coming here in Boston. So I want to be out driving. You know, my plan is to be out driving because I know it's going to surge a lot. But this is like the worst timing for this to happen because I'm definitely not ready. It's going to cost me, and I want to be out driving, and I just can't right now because I have to worry about my car. Because just the other day, something bad was happening on my car, and I had to keep driving, right? I was out on the night before Thanksgiving making good money. I made like $500 total in that night, mostly night. And then the next day I was driving my car, and actually I noticed it that night, but during the next day when I was driving home to see my family, driving back to Springfield where I'm from, I noticed the sound in my car was getting a lot worse. It was loud, really, really loud on the highway. And my brother noticed it. And now I'm back. I drove it again last night, and it was really bad. It was even like starting to shake and things like that. And I've been putting some money away to take care of my car, and I hope this is just a maintenance issue. And this is what I hope that like you guys don't get caught with your pants down like me right now, because I'm gonna have to put money into my car, and I don't even know if it's gonna fix the problem. And the reason I have to do it right now is because I want to be out and drive. Like the airport is surging. I gotta plug in my phone. The airport's surging right now, and I'm not prepared to be out there. We got a storm coming. I know it's gonna be good driving, and I hope the money that I spend on my car, is gonna fix it right now, because I don't have money for this. It's Christmas. It's a short week in between Thanksgiving and Christmas, and then even after Christmas, it dies down for that week. There's a week of vacation, and it just like everybody's off, and nothing happens. It's so what it's doing. Thanks for asking. Yeah, it's like a loud revving noise. It's not the engine though, because it doesn't do it when it's idling. At least I don't think I'm revving it right now. No, I don't hear the same noise. And definitely something like it. So it gets louder as I'm driving, but not in park. I don't hear it. And then, but when I'm I noticed when I was turning to the left, because it sounds like it's coming from the right side of the car, and it sounds like when I was turning to the left, it was like it was straining a little bit. And then when I turned to the right, where all the pressure's on the front left of the car, it seemed to almost go away. So I don't really know what it is. I know it's time for me to do some maintenance on the differential and the transfer case fluids. Can you make it do it on the video? I don't know. How's the audio? Can you hear it okay? I mean, I'll try driving down the street, but it only really does it at higher RPMs, like at higher speeds. I got a red light. Hold on. Yeah, you're probably not gonna be able to hear it. I don't think it's loud enough to happen here on this phone. No, but if I could get on the highway, you could definitely. I mean, you might be able to hear it. It's just noticeable because like I always have the radio down, and like I said, even my brother got in the car the other day, and he was like, what's that noise? But he and I both agree that it's coming from the front right area. Yeah, it does go with the speed. No, it doesn't. It seems to be. It's not. I don't think it's a gear. It shifts fine. Everything's fine there. It's like a humming. It's like it makes like a humming, almost. It's just me and you right now. Thanks for being here, man. Appreciate that. I looked online. I checked out online, and it was, I don't know. I saw a couple different things. Like, it was like, you know, the fluids in the differential. They said probably not the transfer case. Yeah, there is a slight amount of vibration. I noticed it last night. Like, I noticed the vibration at higher speed. It wasn't at the lower speed. Still there with me? I'm trying to like read and drive at the same time. Does it go with the speed? Yeah, a little bit. Hold on, I gotta pull over and park. Hang on a second. I know, I'm not gonna crash, don't worry about it. I do this all the time. All right. All right, let me just check this. What do you say? Is it a low frequency sound or high? Low frequency. I feel like it's lower. I feel like that's on the lower frequency. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, it might be a wheel bearing. I mean, it sounds right. Because to tell you the truth, right? Like, so it's coming from that side of the car. And a lot of times, like, I feel like it has something to do with the steering too. Because a lot of times when I'm taking a left-hand turn from a stop, like maybe I'm making a tight turn and I'm going left, it like, I feel like a shimmy. Like all of a sudden it like kind of like jerks a little bit like that. And I've noticed it for a while now. And I still think it's there, but I have no way to verify that it's there. And like sometimes I wonder if I'm like just the tires are slipping or something. If it's wheel bearing, you won't hear it at low speed. Yeah, I feel like I really don't. I'm not positive though, but I definitely hear it at high speed. I mean, definitely. Like I noticed that last night when I was driving, I was like, you know, I was trying to determine if I was going to keep driving last night to make money. And I'm like, oh man, whenever I get on the highway, it sounds real bad, you know, and probably start to hear it like around 40ish. Yeah, I mean, that's when it gets like really bad. You know, I can hear it a little bit. And I think I'm just in tune with what's going on with the car because I always have the radio off typically and I'm listening. You know, I'm always hearing everything. But I mean, it could be that wheel bearing because like I said, every time I turn it, like at a hard turn from a stop, it has like a little jerk to it or something. But thanks, guys. I really appreciate that. That won't cost very much. I hope not. Well, I don't know. I'm like, there's no place to take it into today. I was gonna go have the fluids flushed at Valvoline. They give me a good discount. They give good discounts there, and they can do it today. But as far as getting in the shop that I want to go to, I have to make an appointment. Yeah, tire shop. Thanks, man. I really appreciate this info. So have them do an inspection of the front end? Okay. All right, I'll do that. All right, awesome, man. Hey, great tip. Great tip. Wow. I just learned something. I hope other people learned something too. That was so awesome, man. Thank you. Tech the Home. Man, I'm gonna have to check you out. Do you have a channel too? Do you talk about maintenance and stuff on cars? Do you do work on cars? Hey, Shane. Thank you, Shane. Appreciate that. Do you have a channel? How do I see the Boston market for the month of December? It's usually pretty busy. So last season, so last season was really great from Thanksgiving to December. Like, crushed it. Like, there was so many people taking XLs, so many new people going out. Like, when the kids are on vacation, families are gonna want to be going out and doing different things. Like, they're gonna take the family out, they're gonna take the kids out. Families are getting together, cousins, uncles, aunts, nieces. You know the deal. You know how it goes. But they'll be going out. They'll be going to the city. They're gonna want to go and see in like ice skating or the lights or whatever else they got going on in Boston. I have to double check on what they have going on, but there's ice skating in the city. There's like they do the lighting in the city. There's just a bunch of things going on, and people want to go out. They go out in large groups. Yeah, that was the deal. That's what I remember last season. So but I feel like this weekend's kind of slow. Best times. You really just have to watch. You really just have to watch to see what's going on. The weekend has been a little slow right now. Thanksgiving night was crazy, though. I mean, the night before Thanksgiving was crazy, so I hope you got some of that, because there was a lot of good surges, and I remember that from last year. New Year's Eve is going to be a great night if you don't want to, if you'd rather work and make some money, which I have to. I have to make some money. I'd rather be home with my daughter and my family, but I'm gonna have to make some money, and that's a really good night to make money. I mean, serious money. I think you can easily make $400 that night. If you really push it, you can probably make 6 to 7, even 8. I don't know what the record is on that night. I've only worked it once, and I never worked it with. I didn't get to work it with this car last year. I had my daughter last year, so. But all right, guys. Thanks so much for being here. If you have any other questions, let me know right now. I think I'm gonna get my car to the tire shop and see if we can get that checked out. Thank you so much, Shane. Best day is 250 so far. Thanksgiving night, I was the only driver on the lift. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Yeah, nice. Everybody was paying it because you were the only one on the road. Yeah, SHG Vlog. You're in Boston, I take it? Yeah, hey, Shane, I noticed that it offers them the upgrade, and sometimes they even upgrade on, like, for free. Yeah. Yeah, and sometimes they just upgrade them for free, if they don't take the upgrade, because they're like, oh, because you're the only one, you're the closest one, the Lux vehicle. I've even had that happen with black, too. Yeah, it does. It happens. Yeah, in Boston. Okay. So yeah, I mean, you could definitely upgrade in Boston. The thing I have to say about that is, because I was talking to somebody yesterday, he didn't have the Uber, so he wasn't able to drive with Uber, but he was with Lyft. And it's like, here's the thing, if you're gonna get a Lux vehicle, get an XL vehicle qualified too, right? So that's why I like the MDX, because you don't always get Lux rides, and you need to be able to supplement with the XLs, right? Because it's just going to give you your best options. I don't know if you're driving with both, but if you can't do both, it's really hard. You'll find yourself with a lot of downtime, but you definitely need the XL. There'll be more XLs than there will be Lux. So I just want to say that, because if you're going to get a new vehicle, make sure you have that capability, because you don't want to miss out on that. And then plus, not every Lux vehicle will qualify for comfort. Like, sometimes you want to do some Uber comforts, and if you have an SUV like the MDX, like I know qualifies, then you can get the comforts too. Working with what I already had. Yeah, absolutely. I think that's a great move. The Tesla and the Touareg, two nice cars to be doing this with. Well, hey guys, I'm gonna I haven't made any money yet today, so I gotta go spend some money, see if I can get my car fixed, and then I'm gonna get out there and hit the road. Thanks for being here so much, Shane. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate the advice. All right, you guys, good luck out there. I'll talk to you soon. Peace. Figure out how to turn this thing off. All right, man, I will. Thanks, Shane. Bye.